So with Xenoverse 2 about a week away, I'm going to go ahead and analyse the Xenoverse villains. This obviously includes Demigra, Mira and Towa. So if we go ahead and get started with Demigra, his leader skill gives free key to all types when HP is 50% or above. He causes supreme damage and he has a rare chance to stun. He has a high chance to stun the attacked enemy with his passive skill. And if we have a look at his links, he has Master of Magic, Godly Power, Big Bad Bosses, Brainiacs, Revival, Fear and Faith and Xenoverse. So Demigra's super attack has a 20% chance to stun for 2 turns and he has a 40% chance to stun with his normal attack. So he is clearly a very good stunner. He has 2 chances to stun. He has the 40% chance and the 20% chance. And he also has a very good leader skill that gives free key to all types when HP is 50% or above, and he also has some pretty decent key links such as Fear and Faith and Revival. So if you are in need of a decent leader or a good stunner, he is definitely a very good choice. So if we now move on to TEQ Towa, her leader skill allows you to recover 500 HP per key of character's type obtained. She causes extreme damage and she also greatly lowers defense. She gives 2 key to all allies, and if we have a look at a link, she has Master of Magic, Demon Duo, Battlefield Diva, Rival Duo, Scientist, Fear and Faith and Xenoverse. So she clearly has a very strange leader skill which you will most likely never use. Her ability to greatly lower defense can definitely be useful, especially in certain events such as Broly, who has a barrier. Her passive is very useful, especially if you are making a team that don't share very many key links. But despite not having the greatest key link, she does have a fair few that provide a decent amount of key. For example, Battlefield Diva, Scientist and Fear and Faith all provide 2 key. So while she may not be the greatest leader, she is definitely a decent support unit that provides key to all allies and can also break barriers. So if we now move on to Physical Mira, his leader skill gives a 50% attack boost to physical types. He causes supreme damage. He gets a 70% attack boost when performing a super attack. And if we have a look at his links, he has Android Assault, Demon Duo, Tough as Nails, Kamehameha, Nightmare, Fear and Faith and Xenoverse. So straight away he doesn't have as many key links as Towa, and instead of being a support unit, he is an offensive unit. So his passive skill is actually very good. He gets a 70% attack boost and it's also unrestricted. He causes supreme damage. However, the bad thing about this card is that he doesn't have any top tier key links. He does have a lot of potential damage, however apart from that he doesn't really provide much. So if we now move on to the final part of this video, in first place comes Demigra, in second place comes Mira, which means that in last place comes Towa. Demigra's leader skill is clearly superior to the other two. He has some decent key links, but apart from having a superior leader skill, his stunning ability is honestly the thing that clinches it for me. He has a chance to stun with his super attack and his passive skill, which in my opinion makes him more useful than the other two. Now this one can definitely be a bit debatable, however I definitely feel like Mira is slightly better than Towa. He has an unrestricted passive skill. As I said before, he doesn't have as many key links, but I definitely feel like this is much better than providing 2 key. But honestly, in the end, there's nothing really too special about them, and Demigra is much better overall. But that is it guys, I hope you all enjoyed it. Don't forget to leave your suggestions and your opinions down below. If you are new, don't forget to subscribe and leave a like for more Dragon Ball content. I hope you all enjoyed it, and I will catch you guys in the next one.